Hey guys, I'm Chris.
I'm Terry.
And thank you for clicking on this video. Something to clear up real quick for you. We're not salesmen. We're not associated with any manufacturer or brand. We're not sponsored by anybody. We're just regular consumers taking a stroll through an RV and letting you know what we think of it and give you a decent look at it. So
An honest look.
Yeah, an honest
From
look.
our view.
From our view. You'll find out over time that television placement is kind of high on our list. Carpet does not belong in RVs, and I don't like plastic windows. It's science, people. They don't last as long. Hello, and welcome to 54 Nights RV. Today we're taking a look at the 2020 Winnebago Forza 34T. This is a diesel coach, 35 foot 6 inches long. Gross vehicle weight rating of 26,000 pounds. Combined weight rating of 30,000 pounds. So you can only tow a 4,000 pound vehicle. Freshwater capacity 84. The black tank is 48 gallons. The gray tank is 54 gallons. And they're wanting $200,000 for this thing at the Dallas RV show. A lot of basement storage passed through. This is on a straight rail chassis because the raised rail would cost more money. You have an outside TV.
But the straight rail gives you more storage.
The raised rail gives you more storage.
Oh, okay.
The straight rail comes through kind of in the middle. This is one thing I really like about Winnebago diesel coaches is they've got the 4 house batteries back there with room to expand.
It's like after Thanksgiving dinner when you wear your elastic pants.
Wow. Some of the things you come up with. You've got controls right there at the entry, which is extremely handy. If you're just outside and you want to reach in and turn on the porch light. This is a short, as in height, RV. I believe it's about a foot shorter than your average Class A motorhome. And you can kind of feel it when you walk in. Another thing about this coach is it's really simplistic with its decor, which a lot of people don't like.
I like it.
Yeah. You got, your typical Class A bedroom here, storage over the bed, right down the sides. This is a queen bed. That slide out butts up right against that bed when it comes in.
Nice soft headboard for when you're reading in bed.
Good sized wardrobe. And the drawers, really, decent sized drawers there.
I like that wood. I know it's dark, but I think it's pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty. And the stacked washer dryer. This thing's got a good sized bathroom in it.
Counter space in there in the bathroom, which we don't have, so I always point that out.
Not much storage underneath the sink, but you do have storage up above. The size of the shower is pretty nice. You've got a light in the shower, which a lot of coaches, you do not have a light in the shower.
Just have your skylight.
Yeah. More storage there above the sink. Now back in the kitchen. Time warp. I got the gas stove top with storage underneath, no oven, which means you're going to have a convection microwave.
You can get into half that cabinet when it's slid in and half that sink.
Yeah. But you have a lot of prep space.
Definitely. There. And you can even use the top of the stove because it lays flat. See that you can see that faucet is offset so that half of that will go under there.
A little bit of storage right here. That slide will cover most of that storage when the slide comes in.
It'll come up to that last cabinet. That last cabinet will open up.
More storage there above the dinette. And this one
is the theater seating.
The theater seating.
Which is the option. Standard is the regular sofa.
Yeah. With the fireplace and the TV directly across from the seating. What a novel idea. Winnebago says you're welcome.
I do not like the frame around the fireplace. I think it looks like they're trying to make it a picture, but that's okay. They didn't ask me.
This one has an overhead bunk up front. Because it's a mid-entry diesel, they put this in. A lot of companies opt not to do the overhead bunk when it's a front entry diesel.
It's a nice overhead bunk too.
Yeah.
It holds a little more than
and it operates nice and smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these two cabinet doors do not hold up all the way, which can be annoying.
It's a two-person thing.
A little bus driver style mirror there. I wonder how much you can actually see behind you, because that slide comes in right behind the driver. Mm. I like the layout of the cockpit. This one is kind of on a halfway updated Frank Glider chassis. You've got the digital dash, but the transmission controls are still push button on the side.
Mid-level, or that mid-entry is nice, I think, for the passenger as far as the floor. You get lots of floor space.
Not a real big fan of these Winnebago navigator tables, because they lean with the seat. So if you're sitting there with a cup of coffee and you lean back, well, then you don't have a cup of coffee anymore, but you've got some pants that need to be washed.
But there's cup holders that you can put your coffee in. So just be smart about it.
My navigator's not real smart about those things.
Really?
You should meet her sometime.
You talking bad about the dogs?
It's good placement for the TV and fireplace. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But there you have it. We actually looked at this rig as one of our options.
We're pretty serious about it there for a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Where the Forza lineup comes up short is their weight. They have a weight issue. It's on that 26,000 pound chassis, and the combined weight rating, because of the 340 horse motor and the Allison transmission that they have chosen to use, I believe it was the 2500 that they use in the Forza. Because of those two things, you can only pull 4,000 pounds.
But you can load this sucker up big time.
Yeah, you could. This one would be easy to overload with all the storage available to it, but it doesn't have the ability to carry all that weight that you could stuff in the basement. If they were to put a 360 in this with a 3000 Allison, this could be a contender, but as it sits right there,
and you can't get a king size bed. That was actually something that we needed too. So, and just to let you know, in case you're not okay with the queen.
So Anyway, it's an entry-level diesel, so maybe I'm asking too much to be able to pull a Jeep Unlimited behind it, but you can't do that with its setup right now. So,
but the bonuses can be the shorter height. I mean, that can be a bonus when you're going under trees, and I mean, so it's got it like anything. It's got its.
It's 12 foot tall, which is, most Class A's are about 12-10, pushing 13 foot. So anyway, that is the Winnebago Forza 34T diesel motorhome.